Hey guys, what's up? It's Nika Mish back with another video. I'm out in the backyard getting ready, getting fit, about to get ready for my workout. It's been about 2 weeks since my last video. I just wanted to get back on here because I really wanted to dive in and talk about how communication in a relationship is so important. Um, I just recently got married and it is been the most beautiful thing that I've ever experienced in my life. I never thought that I would be able to fully give myself to someone in a marriage. So I didn't realize how communication and understanding and sacrifices and how important it is when you get married. And I'm like, wow, you definitely have to have communication, and not even just with your partner, whether you're married or just living together, boyfriend, girlfriend, your friends, family. Communication is important, especially in your personal life, your personal behind closed doors, all that stuff. And I've always been the type of person that never really wanted to tell people how I feel, or you know always didn't want to hurt people's feelings because I was scared that, you know, they'd be mad at me, they wouldn't understand, and sometimes I have a hard time expressing myself in a way that people understand. So it's been really hard for me to kind of get into the habit of expressing myself in a way that's healthy, expressing myself to where, not only my significant other understands, but people, friends, coworkers, my children, because no one's going to know what you want or what you expect or anything that you want for yourself. And unless you tell them how you feel, unless you tell them your expectations, and it's all about the way that you tell people in a way that they understand. I've also learned that my father used to always tell me that you have to know how to speak the language of other people, and that could be for you going into an interview. You have to know how to speak. You have to know how to present yourself. You have to know how to articulate your words in a way that people understand you and know where you're coming from, know what you want, and know what your expectations are. It's very hard sometimes when you get into the feel of getting to know someone, living with them, living together, your habits, picking up new routines. It's no longer you, I, it's we. And it definitely helps when you know, whatever's going on, if someone did something to you that you didn't really like or appreciate, the more that you kind of let things build up and, don't necessarily tell people how you feel, you don't let them know things that hurt your feelings, then they're not going to be aware of what they're doing. They're not going to be aware of anything that they've said or done or anything. And I've definitely learned, my husband, he's like, you know, you should be able to tell me things. Like, I'm not going to know unless you tell me. I'm not going to know unless you speak your mind and tell me if you don't like something. And it could be with anything. It could be with, like, where we're going to eat tonight, where we're going to do today, what we're going to do today. Anything, decision making, bills, and sometimes for me, I always jump the gun. I always jump to conclusions. I always think that maybe someone's intentions aren't always great and pure. And, I think for me, I have a history of being in really unhealthy relationships, and I have seen the difference in myself, because when you come from a place where you've been verbally abused, physically abused, disrespected, not valued as a person, not valued as a human being, when you finally get into a relationship with someone who values you, who respects you, who listens to you, and wants to know what they can do to make anything you've been through better, you see the difference, and you see where you probably went wrong in the past, and things that it makes you aware of some of the mistakes that you have, because we're all flawed. We all have things we need to work on. And sometimes it takes experiences, sometimes it takes you being around different people, different things, different environments to kind of put things into perspective for you. And that's what has happened to me. And so you don't really know what your past and past relationships you have with past people really do to you or have done to you mentally or physically, to where it kind of follows you. Fortunately for me, I'm able to identify that and know that, I can't really do the same things that I did in the past. Yeah, sometimes the past does follow you in ways that may not be right in front of your face, but something you do or say subconsciously, or sometimes things that you expect to happen. Sometimes if you come from a background where men or women have cheated on you and been unfaithful and unloyal, when you get into a new relationship, you expect that. It's like you're preparing mentally for it in case it happens. And that's not how you should live. You shouldn't live that way. You shouldn't think that way. You shouldn't be that way. And for me, I knew that if I didn't put 100% in my relationship or my marriage, that I wasn't going to get the 100% from that person. I had to be completely vulnerable. I had to be completely open, and my wall had to be completely down. I just think that it's amazing when you're in a place where you're evolving and you're growing into the woman that you want to be, or the man you want to be, that you see everything clearer. There's no gray area. You don't have to read between the lines. It's right there. It's easy to read. It's easy to observe. And that's how you are able to move forward and build. You don't have to be with someone to build. It could be build with yourself. Make yourself happy. So I just wanted to make this little quick video. I'm actually going to upload another video, a product review. I'm actually super excited about it. It's women's empowerment, and it's like a really big trend that's happening now with women. So I'm super excited. I'm not going to go into many details on this product, but I'm just really excited to try it, and then I'm going to upload a video and give you guys my feedback. This is Mika Mish. I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel, and remember, communication is key. Have a good day.